All right, guys, based off of the news that we've just heard, can we say that Toronto may be in a better shape than Detroit Pistons for next season?
Provocative.
That with Kawhi going to Toronto.
I'm going to just say no because it's too early in the offseason. I want to see I want to give Trajan Langdon and the Pistons full runway to show us what they're going to do. I think it's a great move for Toronto because, let's face it, you weren't going to go anywhere as currently constituted beyond the first round. If Kawhi was willing to go back to Toronto, that's an all-NBA player. That's a defensive monster. It's still a 25-point-a-game guy. You make the move. But I'm going to say no because I haven't seen the Pistons fire their bullet yet. Okay. I'll say no.
I will agree. I do think it's a little too early, but on paper, the Toronto Raptors do have a lot of nice young talent that they can build up with the veteran presence of Kawhi coming off seventh in MVP voting season. So a little early, but Raptors, definitely you got to put them on the radar if you're an Eastern Conference team.
I mean, I think it's just common sense thing to say it's a bit early to judge, but one team got Isaiah Joe, the other team got Kawhi Leonard. So I kind of feel like it's leaning Raptors right now based on what the Pistons do, but they could still obviously get back in things.
Okay. Guys, can we say that Terrion Arnold will never play in the NFL again, even if he's acquitted?
Ooh, boy, now you threw a curveball. I mean, a full exoneration, a full acquittal?
Based off of he was a mediocre player at the time.
I'm just going to take this from a different approach.
Okay.
I think he's going to have a hard time getting a full acquittal from 8 felony charges. So I'm just going to go ahead and say no.
Okay.
But I hear you. No for me. That's a no for me, dog.
Well, people saying, well, he's innocent until proven guilty. So there's even though the feds they win 98%, there's still that 2% that they lose.
Mm-hmm. If he got acquitted, I would say most definitely. I mean, the NFL, they do not care. I always say if you look for morality in the NFL, you're in the wrong place.
No, you need talent.
Well, yeah, that's all they care about at the end of the day. They don't care about all the extra baggage you bring to the team.
Yeah, I'm going to say no because I don't think he's going to get acquitted.
Okay.
So I don't think he's ever going to play in the NFL again.
Guys, can we say, and Michael, this is for you and
yes,
also for me, that the New York Yankees and the Atlanta Braves have hit their midseason swoon?
Yeah, Yankees do this every June. You can go look, it's factual.
The Braves are 3-7 the last, and you guys are 2-8.
Yeah, the Yankees' only 2 wins were against the Tigers last week. They got drilled by the Reds, swept by the Sox, embarrassed last night. No, the June swoon is real. You can go look. It's definitely a talking point in New York. And look, you're not going to maintain playing 650 ball over 162 games. You're going to have this. So, yes, I think this is just natural regression.
It's the ebb and flows of a 162-game season. I think those two teams will be fine come time October.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with them. It's a long season. It's too long of a season.
Thank you.
But, I mean, it is what it is. You can't keep up a 660, 670 pace. You're going to have some step backs. You're going to have some down moments, especially with the Yankees dealing with as many injuries as they have. It just is what it is.
All right, guys. Can we say that the Buffalo Bills should honor OJ Simpson for what he did as a Bill in their new stadium?
No, he's a scumbag murderer. No.
For
what are you, insane?
For what he did on the field.
No. Absolutely not. And he did terrible commercials. No. Stop it.
Come on, man. We all ran through airports because of OJ. You guys have no idea.
The answer is I'm saying no to this, but this is a free country. You guys do whatever you like.
Yeah, I'll say no as well. Because even if they do, there's always the elephant in the room per se. But yeah, they should not.
They should not. Much in the same way the Broncos not going to use him as a spokesperson anymore. He's too tied to what he did. You can't just pretend that it didn't happen.
Okay. Can we say that the Phoenix Suns and Portland Trail Blazers made some bad trades so far?
Can we say the Pope is Catholic? Yeah. I have no understanding what the Suns are doing and getting Miles Bridges, but whatever. And for Portland, the Portland thing kills me is that the feeling is total toxicity. So in a weird way, it's almost like this is a match made in heaven. You bring a toxic player to a toxic place with a toxic owner. But man, what message is it sending?
It is called the bottom of the chili pot.
True.
That's what that is.
And the sad thing is they have some nice players. Donovan Klingon's a really nice player.
Yeah, he is.
Scoot Henderson's got more to show. Shaden Sharp's got more to show. It's just the Ja thing. I didn't get it at all.
Yeah, I believe that those two teams are ran by owners that are in over their head. And I feel bad for Trailblazers fans because there's now the rumor that they might relocate. They might be the team to leave with how their owner is. And remind you, they took a game out of the Spurs. That is a sneaky team for the foreseeable future, and I don't think Ja Morant helps that. Just
Danny Avita.
Yeah, gums up the works there.
Go ahead, Paul.
No, I just don't understand why you would add John Morant to a core of really young guys that are trying to make their way in this league.
That's right.
That's not exactly a great person to install in the locker room.
Paul, it's called selling tickets. See Allen Iverson as a Piston.
I also don't know what the Timberwolves are doing, by the way. Getting LaMelo Ball with Anthony Edwards, are you just begging him to leave your team?
Listen, they are operating under an Agent of Chaos program. That backcourt is going to be cinema on a nightly basis. And I'm just glad it's not on my team.
And since we're there, we can all be in full agreement. The Charlotte Hornets have just hit the reset button.
No.
They're going full New York Jets. Where they're going to punt next year.
Totally disagree.
Really?
They have identified their two franchise pieces in Bobby Nipples and Brandon Miller. They're cleaning out the nonsense.
Bingo.
They paid LaMelo way too much money. He's not a winning player. He's never available, and he's a worse driver than Georgia's football team. And Miles Bridges is a POS. I'm okay with what they're doing. It's what they do next that's going to count. But I think they identified their two franchise players. I'm actually okay.
Yeah, Nas Reed's a really good piece for them.
Yeah, man. By the way, Knippel's brother committed to Duke, Mike. Just thought I'd let you know that.
Shocking.
So I can make a play, but there's a second Knippel.
Pete Nipples.
Can we say the Warriors will pull off the new Big Four?
Yes.
They're gonna get Anthony Davis. They're gonna add LeBron to go along with Steph and Draymond.
Yes. And I think LeBron will take 17 cents and a slice of pizza to play there.
Yeah. I have a question for all three of you.
Yeah.
So whatever that core ends up turning out to be with Butler, Curry, Bron, give or take Draymond Green or whatever, over under how many games does that lineup see throughout an 82-game season?
All together?
Oh, baby.
Like, what's the line at? I said it's under 40. It's under half a season.
I was going to say 21 and a half.
I like that.
No. Actually, I was going to say 38. So I'm right where you are.
It's not bad.
We're all starters playing the same game, probably about 38 games.
Now, can I ask you, can we say that, but you got to turn Rico's mic off?
Oh,
Okay.
Or is that bad?
wow.
Can we say it's a total disgrace and Dan Miller owes an apology that Rico Beard hasn't been on the sports office, but Brendan Shabath has? Rico Beard is Fox 2. He built that building. He flew the Sky Chopper. Can we say that?
Bruh, people want who they want. We'll leave it at that.
I think it's a disgrace.
They want who they want.
How is Jeremy Otto on Fox 2 and Rico Beard laid the very foundation you broadcast on?
Well, you know.
Disgraziata.
Well, you've had Rieger and Otto and Cookies.
Unbelievable.
They hate on a specs man at the end of the day.
You got Birchie.
They can't get the
Yeah,
love.
just saying.
Listen, I'm just saying, Fox 2 is Rico Beard. It's ham and cheese. What an embarrassment. Carry on.
Can we say that the World Cup fans are stealing the show for the World Cup? Whether it's was the Norway fans with the rowing and like the Japanese fans cleaning up after themselves. The dude that's the statue that I guess they had to cut away from because he put a fake gun to his head.
Okay, not good. I'm going to say no. I'll tell you who's stealing the World Cup. America. We're winning the World Cup, showing all these countries who think they don't like us that we're actually just way better than they are and they wish they lived here.
No,
America's stealing the World Cup.
I find it funny you say that because if it's one thing that we're always the joke about is, our portion sizes and stuff. I saw a video as a compilation. A bunch of fans who have now gone back to their home countries are getting the stuff from these like fast food places. It's the tiniest cup, but it's a large for them. They miss being here.
They
Imagine
should
that.
miss being here. This is
Yeah.
a fantastic place to
Oh
live.
yeah, there was nothing like watching them eating Texas barbecue. Like, how do you eat this beef rib? And I don't understand.
Figure it out, jackass. Look, here's the deal. I want to make a motion. America's so good at hosting the World Cup. The World Cup should only exist here. We should host every World Cup. Who the hell's traveling to Saudi Arabia?
we'll have it
Answer,
that-
nobody.
We'll have it down at Ford Field. Okay,
Hey, it was here in 94 at the Silver Dome when the USA played Switzerland.
it was. I remember.
And you were there filming for Fox, but you're not on The Office.
I was actually filming for MSU at that time, but because of the grass.
Rico was doing the overhead shots from Sky Fox.
Last one. Can we say that the University of Wisconsin came up with a great sponsor for their uniforms?
I have no idea.
The patch on your jerseys?
Okay, what is it, like Lactate or something?
Culver's.
Oh, it's perfect. That's 100% perfect.
No, that's perfect.
Yeah, that's good.
Perfect.
I was just like, you know what? Way to go. It's everybody from Wisconsin loves that place, and it's from Wisconsin. So
Welcome to Wisconsin.
that's, can we say, 97-1. You're out of control. 97-1.